Okay, so let's just be honest. Making money isn't fun. And before you click off the video, because I understand some people will see it like making money is fun, and some people will see it like you are right. Making money isn't fun, but you have to understand what I'm trying to say. Basically, making money, you have to trade something. Something will be given, whether that's your time, whether that's your energy, whether that's a lot of different things. You have to do something in order to make money. How money is made, you either trade goods or you offer a service, or you just give sweat equity, which is basically you just give your own hours to someone who's willing to pay for them for a service or something to be done. And that's kind of like the 9 to 5 job. That's why people are like, I want a lot of hours or I want a lot of overtime when they're working a regular job, because they get paid more the longer they're on that job. But there's only but so much time in a day. So let's dive deeper into why making money isn't truly fun. So first and foremost, making money isn't exactly the thing that you fall in love with. It's not the making money part, but it's the thing you do in order to make money. Let's use YouTubers, for example, considering this is a highly desired job right now in the time of filming this video. Basically, for example, if you're a YouTuber, if you made videos strictly for your own desire and not for other people, you probably wouldn't do as well as if you made videos that catered to an audience of individuals. Meaning these people will watch all your videos, meaning these people will interact with your videos, and last but not least, these people will get value from your videos. And when they do, they want to support you, meaning you will get a lot further doing things for other people rather than doing it for yourself. But what happens after you've been doing something for other people for too long and not doing enough for yourself? You burn out. But that's the making money part of the YouTuber lifestyle, not the, oh, I do this because I love it. Because if people did it because they love it, they would just strictly make videos based off what they want to talk about. One day they'll talk about this. The next day they'll talk about a completely different topic. But we all know, especially if you're trying to be a YouTuber, you have to have a niche. And within that niche, you have to talk about the things you talk about, because then people wouldn't know why to come to your channel. Now, there are unicorns out there or special people who can talk about anything and people will watch it. But I still think that's a job because they are very strategic of how they go about it. So long story short, it's probably not fun for those individuals. We got to a point where the making money part is more important than the passion part. So it makes it very unfun. It's not as fun to make the money because you're not really doing what you thought you wanted to do. Okay, so YouTube is one thing, but let's say you wanted to start a traditional business. And I'm not saying brick and mortar. I'm saying like Shopify, Squarespace, Wix account, or something of that sort, using a e-commerce platform to sell your products on. Well, that's even harder than running a YouTube channel, and I can tell you why. Basically, YouTube will market your YouTube videos where you do not have to put marketing dollars into your YouTube channel as long as you make good content that is valuable to other people. With your Shopify storefront, you have to market those things with your own money, and nothing hurts worse than when you put a lot of money behind something and do not make a return or even break even. So if you're trying to make making money fun, it's just not something that's possible. And I say this with the utmost respect because there are people who have fun jobs, but the making money aspect of the job always will make you somewhat dislike it. And of course, we have our good old 9 to 5 traditional job. You go in and you leave at a certain time, right? Wrong. The majority of people do not work a set amount of hours, even though they are scheduled a certain amount of hours. Most people work over that time, or maybe they have to drive through traffic in order to get home. And this makes you eventually start to hate what you do. And one thing I have learned, because I do have a passion, but if I was to do that passion for 40 hours a week, and let's just say I got 20 hours of overtime doing that passion, I would grow to hate it from doing it so much. And I think that's what happens with people in their job. They work so much to the point to where it's like, I just need time away from doing this thing. I actually like what I do. Like, say you are one of those people that actually like your job. You still will grow to hate it just because you do the same thing over and over. Because I just don't believe humans are built to do the same thing till the end of time. And I think we just like to experience new things. But let's not go too far with that. That's a part of why making money just isn't fun. Because to repeat the same thing over and over and over every single day, nonstop with only but so many breaks within a year, you eventually grow to hate the thing that you're doing. Say you are one of those people that don't mind. You work that job, you work your hours, and you do what you got to do, but you just don't make enough money. Okay, this is a dilemma. You like what you do, you don't mind doing it every single day, you don't mind showing up, you don't mind getting a little overtime, but you just don't make enough money to live your life. Now you have to double up with a side hustle, because we all know side hustles is the way to go. If you don't make enough money at your job, just pick up a side hustle. It's simple. Said no one. And like I said earlier in the video, there's only but so much time in the day. So say you pick up this side hustle and you work a normal job. Let's say you work 40 hours a week. And I'm not even including if you have to drive or if you have to wake up at a certain time. You know, I'm not even adding all that. Let's just say you work 40 hours a week. So that side hustle you now pick up needs some of those hours, not the 40 hours, but the remaining hours that you have in that week. And it typically takes just as long, if not longer, for that side hustle to make as much as your actual job. Although that's not the goal. It's literally just to make enough money to be able to pay for your life, because your job does not cover that. But to get a side hustle to get to that point where it covers the remainder is just as hard as just doing your job, showing up to your job, because this is something you now have to make from the blue and make people actually desire it. So let's use a YouTube channel as your side hustle. This isn't easy. I mean, if you go through my channel, you would see I've been doing this for over a year and I still have videos that don't even break over 100 views. This is not an easy task. I have a full-time job and I do this on the side, and some days I don't want to do it. And to have the determination to show up every single time and not know if you're going to actually have a good result on a product is actually kind of insanity at some point. But some people just keep doing it because they don't necessarily need the income from the thing. But in this scenario, you actually need the income. So you can't just do the side hustle for fun because your job doesn't pay enough. You can see where I'm going here. It's a dilemma. Then making the money from either place become a nuisance. You almost get mad. So making the money is no longer fun because you don't make enough of it. So you got to find another way to make it, and it's a rabbit hole. You can see where I'm going. Basically, making money is not the fun part of doing anything, because say you were someone who didn't have to worry about expenses at all and you just made a YouTube channel. Typically, there will come a point in your life where you want to make money, and to make that money, you didn't have to make the thing that you have so much fun with into a job. And when it becomes a job, it's no longer fun because you have to make money. And the making money part drains your energy, because then you have to start selling stuff from your merch store. Then you got to start running ads. Then you got to start taking sponsorships. These are things that sucks the fun out of your passion. And overall, what I'm trying to get at in this video is making money is just simply not fun. And maybe you make a lot of money, but typically people who make a lot of money are very committed to what they do, and not saying it in a good way, but committed in a way where you have to be available at all times. You have to be prepared. You have to be snappy about what you do, even if you don't want to do it. And you typically work a ton of hours, and you're typically on a salary, or your income is based off your performance, which is even worse because I know that feeling. But basically what I'm trying to say is making money isn't fun. The making money aspect isn't fun. Maybe the thing you do to put yourself in position to make money might be fun, but the actual making money part isn't fun. And if you disagree with me in this video and you think making money is fun, comment below what you do and why you believe it is fun, because I'm interested in knowing. But with that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one.